Right, well, that's what got me started. Was I lost my dad about 4 years ago to heart disease, and he was only 60, and I have 2 sons, and they really never got to know him. And I'm hoping that, you know, that was my emphasis, to try to get myself in shape and exercise. And then I started thinking about, you know, other people, and being somebody who does run and rides their bike in this part of the state. It can be a challenge with all the motor vehicles and everything. So I really got me started on this path of looking at how can I improve the area and try to promote that. Paul Baker. I am the school psychologist for the Martin County School System. We're standing on the overpass going over Route 40 near the old Sheldon Clark High School. Yeah, we're doing a program that was called the Safe Routes to Schools program, and what that was for was to build walking and biking infrastructure to schools from residential areas. The middle school was where we were wanting to plan it, but what happened was they were building this road, and some of the blasting they did caused it to break some of the foundation of the building. And so what ended up happening, they had to move the high school to the middle school, and that kicked us out of being able to use Safe Routes to School. It was only for elementaries and middle school. So it was myself and Mike. We're working on this project, Mike Shoemaker through the health department, and we kind of said, well, you know, we don't really want to stop. We've got a lot of good momentum here. And so we linked up with Nita Collier and the community center, and we formed what was called the Martin County Wellness Project. And what that is just basically a whole group that is working to try and get fitness and any kind of exercise, walking, biking infrastructure built in the community, so people cannot just have to drive. They have a safe place that they can walk and bike.
Nita Collier. We're in Inez, Kentucky at the Martin County Public Swimming Pool on the Inez City Bike Route from the Roy Collier Community Center is the trailhead. It's a 2-mile loop. It goes starting at the community center. We turn right at the swimming pool, go down Wickerfield Road. It's a share the road bike route. Wickerfield Road is safer for families, and we have seen several families out there biking.
Okay, you brought your groupies with you today.
These are my friends. We are all 50 and older, but they do say that the 50s are now the new 30s. So we all try to stay in shape in some way. We've done a lot of walking and hiking together, and this is just motivation to now start biking. It's been amazing to me, the numbers of people that have been biking. I was kind of surprised because it is Share the Road, but especially, as I mentioned earlier, the Wickerfield route, there are a lot of families that are riding there.
My name is Cindy Mills. I'm the Health and Wellness Coordinator at the Community Center and also the Fitness Center Manager. We're at the Roy Collier Community Center. The trail actually makes a circle all the way around. There's a section that you can go in a vehicle if you choose to. When you get to the top of that section, it meets the top of this section in an area that we call Heritage Village, which has an old log cabin that was brought in here, also a one-room schoolhouse that was brought in here, and an open church area. They're walking the trail. It actually has some fitness areas on it where you can do push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, different things. We have a fitness center, a low-impact room, and just a regular workout room. We also have an indoor track that is utilized very often.
We've got the bike route, and hopefully we're just getting started. We've got that completed now, and we're hoping to not only use that as kind of a jumping off point to do other projects, other things, and as people get, you see people out riding bikes now, we're hoping that, that will lead to us being able to do, like I said, other projects going forward.
Amy Allen. I work with the Martin County Historical Society located in Inez, Kentucky. We have art exhibits every so often in our center. This is the art exhibit from Fred Beverly, who is a local artist. Martin County really did need a bike trail for our children and our adults. This is part of their education as well as what goes on in school. Physical exercise, manners on vehicles. We can encourage the younger ones to get started, which has happened not very often recently. The parents are too busy to really get out and work with the children like they should. The community is finding out that we have, in our own community, we have things that they can visit, that they can use with their families, and they are taking advantage of this opportunity at this time. I have walked our trails at the community center. I have been on the bike trail, not riding the bike, but I have been on the bike trails. Hopefully, we will all take advantage of this. Well, without the help of Paul Baker and Mike Shoemaker, they are the ones who really got our bike trail going and was right there with us till the finish. So they deserve a lot of credit for this bike trail.
I guess it would be to be fearless, you know, and be persistent, you know, because this was a 2-year, like I said, we worked for 2 years, and then the high school incident happened, and rather than giving up, we were kind of like water on a surface, you know, we found our way through. That would be my advice, and to reach out to others. I think a diversity of perspectives is important because it allows, you know, you may not see it a way that somebody else can, and they know people, you know, those are important.